What's up, baseball aficionados? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the stories shaping the game we love. Today, we're dissecting the highly anticipated Dodger Stadium debut of Japanese pitching sensation Roki Sasaki. This young man has been heralded as a potential future ace, possessing the kind of electric stuff that can make even the most seasoned hitters look lost at the plate. But his first appearance in front of the home crowd was a bit of a roller coaster, showcasing his undeniable talent alongside some concerning control issues. Let's break down this intriguing debut and what it might mean for the Los Angeles Dodgers as they embark on their title defense. The hype surrounding Roki Sasaki has been building for months. His dominant performances in Japan, highlighted by a perfect game, had scouts and fans alike salivating at the prospect of him joining the Dodgers' already star-studded roster. With a fastball that consistently flirts with triple digits and a splitter that's been described as unhittable, Sasaki arrived in Los Angeles with sky-high expectations. His debut against the Chicago Cubs in the Japan series offered glimpses of that potential. But his first outing at Dodger Stadium painted a slightly more complex picture. On Saturday, as the roar of the Dodger Stadium crowd welcomed him to the mound, Sasaki's raw talent was evident from the get-go. His fastball had that signature zip, and when he did manage to locate his splitter, it was absolutely devastating. However, the story of his debut was ultimately one of inconsistent command. In just 1 2/3 innings pitched, Sasaki threw 61 pitches, but alarmingly, only 32 of them found the strike zone. He allowed 3 hits and 2 earned runs, which isn't terrible, but the real red flag was the 4 walks he issued compared to just 2 strikeouts. That's a walk rate that simply won't cut it at the major league level. Let's take a closer look at that first inning. Sasaki's lack of command was apparent right from the very first batter, Detroit's Zach McKinstry. He missed the strike zone by a significant margin on his first 2 fastballs, setting the tone for a shaky start. McKinstry eventually singled, and things didn't get much easier from there. Sasaki proceeded to load the bases, and while he did manage to record his first Dodger Stadium strikeout, he also allowed runs to score on a single and a walk. It was a stressful and inefficient inning for the young right-hander. The second inning offered little improvement in terms of command. Sasaki walked 2 more batters and, with 2 outs and 2 runners on, manager Dave Roberts decided to pull the plug, bringing in fellow rookie Jack Dreyer to finish the inning. It was a quick hook for a pitcher with so much potential. But Roberts clearly saw that Sasaki was struggling to find the strike zone consistently. Despite Sasaki's early exit, the Dodgers, as they've shown early in the season, are a resilient bunch. Their offense, powered by the likes of Teoscar Hernandez, Will Smith, and Tommy Edman, picked up the slack, and their bullpen was absolutely lights out, shutting down the Tigers for the majority of the game. The Dodgers ultimately secured a 7-3 victory, extending their undefeated streak to 5-0. This is a historic start for the defending World Series champions, their best since the 1985 Tigers, a rather interesting coincidence considering they just swept this Detroit team. However, the underlying question remains: should the Dodgers be concerned about Roki Sasaki's control issues? 9 walks in just 4 2/3 innings through his first 2 major league starts is a significant number. While his stuff is undeniably electric, consistent command is crucial for any pitcher to succeed at the highest level. You can't consistently get away with putting runners on base for free. Interestingly, Sasaki's track record in Japan suggests that control wasn't a major problem for him. He averaged a very respectable 2.0 walks per 9 innings during his time with the Chiba Lotte Marines. This discrepancy raises questions about what might be contributing to his current struggles. Is it the pressure of pitching in the major leagues? Is it an adjustment to the different baseball or the pitching mound? Or could there be a mechanical issue that needs to be addressed? Dodgers manager Dave Roberts offered his own theory, suggesting that Sasaki might be overthrowing. He explained that when a pitcher tries to put too much effort into their pitches, they can often lose command, particularly with pitches running to the arm side. Roberts emphasized that he wants Sasaki to command his fastball first and foremost. He believes that if Sasaki can consistently locate his fastball, even if it's in the mid to high 90s, his splitter will become even more effective. The fact that Roberts publicly mentioned this suggests that the team is aware of the issue and is likely working with Sasaki to address it. It's important to remember that Sasaki is still very young and is making a significant adjustment to a new league and a new culture. There will inevitably be growing pains. However, for a player who entered the season as a favorite for the National League Rookie of the Year award, these early command struggles are certainly something to keep an eye on. He has the potential to be a true difference maker for the Dodgers. But he needs to harness that incredible talent and consistently throw strikes. The Dodgers have the luxury of a deep and talented roster that can overcome occasional shaky starts. But as they navigate the long season and aim for another World Series title, they'll need Roki Sasaki to develop into the frontline starter that many expect him to be. His next few starts will be crucial in assessing his progress and determining whether these command issues are just early season jitters or a more significant hurdle he needs to overcome. What are your thoughts on Roki Sasaki's debut at Dodger Stadium? Are you concerned about the walks? Or are you willing to chalk it up to inexperience? How do you see him fitting into the Dodgers' pitching plans moving forward? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe for more in-depth analysis of the Dodgers and all the latest MLB storylines. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content. We'll be following Sasaki's progress closely, so stay tuned for more updates. What's going on, Dodgers fans? Your source for all the latest Blue Crew news is back. And today we're talking about the debut of one of the most hyped international prospects in recent memory, Roki Sasaki. He finally took the mound at Dodger Stadium, and while there were flashes of brilliance, there were also a lot of free passes. This video recaps Sasaki's debut, and let's just say it was a bit of a roller coaster. He only lasted 1 2/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs on 3 hits. And get this, he walked 4 batters while striking out only 2. That's more walks than innings pitched. He threw 61 pitches, and only 32 of them were strikes. Yikes. This video reminds us that this wasn't an isolated incident. In his first MLB start in Japan, he also struggled with his command. So, through his first 2 starts, Sasaki has now walked a whopping 9 batters in just 4 2/3 innings. That's not ideal for a guy who was the favorite for NL Rookie of the Year. This video does show some of the wildness right from the start. His first 2 fastballs to the Tigers' leadoff hitter missed the zone by a mile. He ended up loading the bases in the first inning before giving up some runs. He did manage to get his first Dodger Stadium strikeout in that inning. So that's something. The second inning wasn't much better, with 2 more walks leading to manager Dave Roberts pulling him from the game with 2 outs. Luckily, as this video points out, the Dodgers' offense and bullpen were able to pick him up, securing a 7-3 victory over the Tigers. The Dodgers are now a perfect 5-0. You can't argue with the wins. This video includes a quote from Dave Roberts, who speculated that Sasaki might be overthrowing, causing him to lose command. He emphasized the importance of commanding the fastball, even if it's not always at max velocity. So, the big question is, should Dodgers fans be concerned about Roki Sasaki's control issues? This video acknowledges his electric stuff. With a high 90s fastball and a nasty splitter, control wasn't a major issue for him in Japan. He's still young and it was his Dodger Stadium debut, so maybe it's just some early jitters. But with 9 walks in less than 5 innings, it's definitely something to keep an eye on. What do you think, Dodgers fans? Are you worried about Sasaki's command? Or do you think he'll figure it out? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Dodgers news and updates. Let's hope Sasaki can harness that incredible talent.